Hogan was the hero, taking 6 for 57. Well, a series of shocking race falls has continued, with 4 jockeys today involved in a nasty accident at Moonee Valley. Recently, Darren Gauci, Gary Willett, Stephen Schofield and, tragically, Mark Johnston were all victims of terrible falls. Dan Malachy is at the twilight meeting at the Valley. And Danny, we're told that at least one of the 4 jockeys has been admitted to hospital. Is that right?
That's right, Tony. A shocking fall that occurred in race 4, the Enfield Handicap. 4 horses came to grief and 2 finished up through the running rail. And the one jockey that is actually in hospital is Stephen Knoll. He's got concussion. He was taken straight to St Vincent's Hospital following the fall. Now, we picked them up. They've gone about 400 metres after the start of the Enfield Handicap. And Candleford, which is up running about 5th, is gone. Now 3 horses go over the top. Master of the Game, which we just pick up, goes over the top of him. And then there are 2 other horses, Quick to Shift and Phil's Belief, which in turn have gone over the top of the previous 2 horses and taken down about 30 sections of the running rail. Now that's Candleford going to the ground. Master of the Game is just about to go over the top of him. And just out of the picture, Phil's Belief is about to fall. And the 4th horses, Quick to Shift, have all come to grief in race number 4. Now, following that incident, the rest of the field was broken right up. The 4 horses got up on their feet and were quite okay, but the one jockey that wasn't was Stephen Knoll. He's in hospital. He has concussion and he didn't look to be too good, but I have been told he is improving. Now, Quick to Shift was the only horse that was badly injured. He suffered from a bad gash to his forehead and also to his stomach, but other than that, all other horses and jockeys were okay, but it was a shocking fall in the Enfield Handicap. Immediately after that, the stewards quizzed every rider in the race. All of the 13 riders were brought into the room. It was a packed stewards room, and I think that inquiry will go on for some time. But as I said, the 3 of the jockeys are okay and 3 of the horses are okay. Stephen Knoll in hospital with concussion. Quick to Shift is bruised and battered after his fall. Now, this Saturday is the $250,000 Cadbury Australian Guineas. We saw the favourite this morning, track work at Epsom, at Flemington, pardon me. Greg Hall rode the horse. That's Flotilla. He's the favourite. Greg Hall, fresh from a big win at Saturday's Australasian Guineas on Impazera, has replaced Brent Thompson, who was out suffering from a broken ankle. Sydney trainer Jack Denham was quick to snap up informed jockey Greg Hall to ride his boom colt Flotilla. Hall even found the time to leg up Vic Rail onto his super horse Vo Rogue at Flemington this morning. Flotilla was given a hard hit out with Adelaide stayer King of Brooklyn, who was ridden by Harry White. Flotilla proved far superior in the gallop, and perhaps it's just the way he'll treat his rivals in Saturday's Australian Guineas.
It's the first time I've rode him this morning, Danny, and I'm pleased I did, because it's nice to have a feel of him before you go on the race, and he's a fine animal.
Flotilla has started once in Victoria, and it was plain sailing for the Sydney colt. He crushed his rivals for an effortless win in the Bicentennial at Moonee Valley. Is there a horse capable of beating Flotilla, do you think?
I don't really think so Saturday, but maybe there's horses around the corner.
And Mexico may have lost the tennis, but they're hoping for a change of luck at the Winter Olympics starting next week. For the first time in history, Mexico will have an entry in the bobsledding. They'll be represented by 4 brothers who've been forced to use the streets of Dallas in Texas as their training field.
In the early morning hours, on a dead-end street in Dallas, you can hear Mexico's Olympic bobsled team warming up. These are the Tomez brothers, Eduardo, Jorge, Adrian, and Roberto, Mexico's first ever bobsled team. Their dream of competing in the Olympics began 8 years ago as they watched the Winter Games in Lake Placid. In order to enter the Olympics, they had to set up a winter sports federation in Mexico, raise money to attend bobsled classes in Europe, the United States, and Canada. They continued to work toward the 1988 Games when they moved here from Mexico to set up a branch of their father's chemical business. But the business failed. The brothers had to take jobs as waiters in a Mexican restaurant. The brothers know they're a long shot, but winning a medal isn't the most important thing.
It doesn't matter, because we will make our dream. And if you do it, I think that you are a winner.
And these brothers are indeed winners.
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little...